Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth as... And the Golden Gophers will kick it away to start. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So North Carolina's offense takes the field for the first time today. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. If you make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense.
Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Tar Heels moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lopez wants to fire. Pocket breaking down. Got it behind the line. It's Gauze. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. They kick it away on fourth down. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. So Minnesota's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
As a quarterback, it's no fun playing against 3-4 defenses when they can get pass rushes from the interior of their defensive line. How can you complete throws against this defense if you can't step up into the pocket?
The Golden Gophers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Glenn. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. And the Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lopez to pass. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ship. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. To the air on second down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Got it in the middle, it's Glenn. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Golden Gophers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. The kick is on its way. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Motion from the back. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires the pass, intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. And I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll run it from the gun. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Now the play fake. They get to him as he throws. And it's incomplete on third down. And the Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll send the back in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. A full dive to haul that one in. The Tar Heels want to move quickly. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's shipped. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They want to run it left here. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UNC! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Vanderbilt is going to walk off the field there in Nashville with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. The screen, he can go. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Here's the handoff. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. It's a draw. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gauze. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Sends it back in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hands it off. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. offense is headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Golden Gophers are in the hurry-up. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll ride the hot hand. Turning it on. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Golden Gophers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Taylor has it. Look out, he's got room. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. He's got the back in the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. To the ground to try to move the chains. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Golden Gophers will go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line to pick up a 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. That's caught. It's Gauls. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Bringing the heat. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
How about the big fella right in the middle of this 3-4 defense getting the pass rush? He just anchors down and just pushes the interior of this offensive line right back into the lap of the quarterback.
The Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Lindsey. Finds the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. to the ground with the back. Oh, he's got a chance. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, they'll run it. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Tight end now in motion. They'll leave it with him. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run it on the counter. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Just outside the red zone in the 21, but it's 3rd and long. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He'll ride his man on the option. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, but man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming. You really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turn.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. This is now a 7-point game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Power football with the run. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Pressure coming. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Keenan Memorial.
The Tar Heels will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught behind the line. It's Turner. Man, sometimes he's like trying to wrap up a ghost. He's out to the 27. The Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. That's caught. It's Glenn. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quickly to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Under fire. With the catch, it's Turner. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Motion from the wideout. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Golden Gophers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Caught in the backfield, it's Turner. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. To throw, it's Lindsey. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Grabbed over the middle. It's Culliver. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. They try to pop a run on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. On the move, it's Turner. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Gives it on the option. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They'll try it over the left side. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rushes on him. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Got it in the middle. It's Culliver. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Flips it out in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds a man in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. On the run, it's Gauze. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
And the Tar Heels send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He's stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. They punt it away on 4th down. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Baker. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man, it's Culliver. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. The give on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. They'll give it to him again. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. The Golden Gophers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Trying to do it on the ground. Powers through the defender. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Golden Gophers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Gives it on the option. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Direct snap. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Second and goal coming up. Now they'll run the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This offense has been unable to find the end zone all day. Can they do it on third and goal? Here's a heat. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And that is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
To the air, it's Baker. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Minnesota! What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Tennessee is in trouble right now, and that Neyland Stadium crowd is letting them hear it. They're trailing by 27 to Syracuse. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
And the Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Gauze. Turning it on. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on third and long. be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. It's Baker. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Looking for a gap. It's Gauze. At the 45, on its way. Turning on the Jets. At the 20. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Goes to the option. The give to the back. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. The give from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. The give to the tailback. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. He'll go up top. Maybe a deciding play here. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Makes it past the marker. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Oh, it's a reverse. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Tar Heels will try to run off the clock in the final minute. He'll do it himself, finding open areas. He'll get it all the way to the 13-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.